show you what I'm talking about. I mean, like it's like this thing where you have like your fuel line filter, and then you know it's like this whole like unit.
Yeah, it's a whole unit, and it sits down in the fuel, and it pumps and keeps the fuel flowing through. So it just sends it. That's all.
It's not in the tank.
No, it's above the tank.
That's
the hose. There's a
contender.
hose that goes into the tank.
What up,
And at the
Nonzo?
bottom of the pump,
We
there's
got
a
the
little
mic,
valve, and it pops in and out. And it hits the fuel.
I already got
That's
it on
what
the
gauges
refs.
your fuel, and then it sends it through, and that's what regulates it.
You go
So
get
it
one more.
communicates with your ECM.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that there's that fuel pump, you know, at the tank, and then there's a fuel injection pump engine that runs on my
You're not talking about the actual song, you're talking about the one up front.
Legit?
Yeah,
specifically for the
You want me to bring my
the
speaker?
front of your engine.
No, no, I'm saying.
and so it's but the left thing about
Okay, yeah, I'll leave it on Spotify.
that pump is right up top.
Right, easy to get to, yeah.
So you can just take it off,
Yeah.
and then what you gotta do is you gotta put a new pump in. The one you can get is like $1,300 like refurbished.
1,300 for a refurbished one?
Yeah. And then it's physically for fuel injection.
You know also too, another thing, they have this place, LKQ. It's a junkyard, but they have a walk-in, right? And it's a big fucking property, and they separate cars by year. And it's like $3, you pay $3 cash, and you walk through, right? You can take whatever the fuck you want off, whatever the fuck you want. I believe everything you take off is like $60. So if you went in there and found your Jetta, and they had a good fuel injection pump, $60.
I'd probably go there. It's like,
No, yeah,
it
LKQ.
didn't even matter if I had one or not. I would.
No, yeah, they do. That's what I do. I've done a lot of times, is I've gone to that junkyard because it's not. They don't have like fucking. When I'm talking junkyard, I'm talking like car smasher junkyard with cars stacked up on top of each other. It's legit. Like a lot of the cars are already torn apart because the people park it and pay all of it, and they separated. They have cars all the way up to 2024. So it's like it's not a bad place. They just put the car in there, whatever it's got, it's good. You can pick off. It's a pickup line. So you go in there, pick the car, pay for it, and you're done.
Okay. So let's say if you want to restore, let's say one of those.
Let's store a whole car.
So let's say you don't restore, like, you know, say if it's that's got, you know, a bunch of miles on it. That, let's say for,
Well, you can mileage doesn't matter. You can always change the mileage of the car when you restore it. Like cluster, engine, and transmission plan.
okay. So like, no, but let's say you want to get, so you got a car that it's like, it's there, but I want to get to the mint.
Right.
Like your, that, diesel. That,
Well, all diesels are
is that
always worth restoring because it's a diesel.
Yeah.
But it just goes upon like you have to think about when you do bring it back to mint condition, whatever extra you add doesn't add value to the car. So like with restorations, a lot of people do it out of love.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Yeah.
Not trying to.
Because if
I
you
know
look
what-
at it, it's not gonna look worth it. But because you like it, like we have a Trans Am, right? It's not that expensive. You could buy a brand new Trans Am right now, full restored for like 25 grand, right? This dude's down like $550,000 in this Trans Am in restoring it because $500 million because the car was torn completely down back to bare metal. It was dipped in car acid, put it on a frame and dipped it in a barrel. It fits a whole car, acided it, pulled everything off, welded it, cut it, fabricated it, eliminated all the rust, took all the parts out, put a new engine, new transmission, all new interior, new upholstery, new glass, new tires, new rims, new chassis, new suspension, everything was fully restored. And when you do restorations, it goes off of hours, not like an amount, right? So if you were to restore your Jetta, the money would go off of hours that you restore.
This year's better.
So if you spend 100 hours, if you spend 100 hours doing body work on a door, yeah. So that all costs. So it just depends on how much time it's going to take to do that restoration. But with a Jetta, you're not going to have all that rust and all this extra shit that an older restoration would take. So you're going to spend less time doing it. So it would be less. So that's how you look at them. Try to develop the time.
Because for me, it's like less about like the value of what, modern cars, they're getting more expensive.
More expensive than they're getting worse too.
And I'm starting to notice that there is a certain way you want to build a car.
Yeah.
It's like how consistent the road is.
No, yeah. In Texas, you want something with a fucking firm, tight suspension.
Yeah.
No one nothing all loose and goosey, because that's how you see trucks on the road with no tires. Hey, did y'all see? I got stuck in traffic on Thursday at 99 at Moosh Road, right? One exit away from the Flanagan's, right? There was a hazard still. I got stuck right on the freeways and the entrance ramps. They got that point where they meet. I got stuck right there, bro. Didn't move my car for an hour and 10 minutes, right? $800,000 worth of dimes. What? Spilled on the fucking freeway, dog.
What the hell?
They spent $1 million scooping that shit up, bro. They have big vacuum pump.
$1 million?
$800,000 worth of dimes.
Yeah, I would have the car at the top of the. Were the cops guarding you?
Nah, bro, we had to figure it out on our own and turn around. I had to turn around on an entrance ramp, and the entrance ramp is 99, so there's not a feeder road.
So you were like, oh, I'm going to get these.
Nah, fuck no, I ain't carrying dimes in my shit. Hell no. And then it took the fucking cops like fucking 2 hours to get in that bitch. Because 99 has no feeder road. And it's two-lane. It's a two-lane freeway.
All the way in the cat.
That shit went from the freeway all the way over to the fucking bayou.
Yeah, it was in an intersection too.
I had to turn around on the entrance ramp, and when we drove to the end of it, it's a fucking four-way red light. Nobody at that light knows that this shit is closed off. So they're coming forward, and we're coming this way. So it's like Star Wars, Clone Wars. We had to back them up. Everybody was reversing through the red light, bro, so that we could turn and get around. That shit was stupid.
Activity.
Motherfuckers was like, at least they only lost 200,000 in the process. Bro,
I would have scooped up the dime, though.
That's a house.
hell no, bro.
All day, you find.
Hell no. Cause it's like the Brinks trucks, bro. Them people riding in them trucks got guns and shit, man. They're police. Fuck that.
Yeah, I got dimes.
My inspection out. They'd be like, hey, sir, what are you doing with those dimes? And your inspection out. Pull over.
Like,
And have weed in the car? I'd have enough dimes to pay
you
bail,
have
bro.
them.
But you know,
You have to say, oh,
I'll rest,
They would have smelled it.
until like the first two steps. I gotta go.
that's his new
So like your shots just like you're like go like restore.
Yeah, we could restore a diesel, but we wouldn't. Our shop isn't. We're
I realized that.
He reminds me of Charles. I told that one.
So we do
Someone
more
said,
like
I was
race
Ricky.
and
Are there
That
there
too.
are shops
Yeah.
like,
All right, chat.
just like,
Good luck,
If I
Sammy.
was you, I would go to a shop that's
Close to 7.
because I think we can do it. It costs more though. if-
All right, welcome to the booth. We're gonna get here started. Sammy,
you have to like pull up stuff.
Smoove.
Don't have, yeah. Like, first of all, I'd have to go buy a 52mm socket because diesels have 52mm bolts. That's $100 socket. especially with Volkswagen as well, because Volkswagen, they're German. They do not like us working on their vehicles, so they make it to where.
Well, they made it on purpose to make it more difficult.
Right.
All right, let's get started.
That way you could go to Volkswagen and have them fix it.
They did because they knew that, oh, if we do that, we're gonna make money off of that.
Right. And people don't like smaller shops. They don't like us working on their. Right.
Yeah, I
We got
saw-
number 13 and number 12 in the world, Chris Gibson, defending his rank against up-and-comer Sammy Mora, number 33, currently trying to get himself in the top 15 of the air hockey community. Let's see if we can do it today.
So we're gonna face off.
By the way, I'm going to tell you this now.
Chris Gibson will defend his rank.
That sounds like Phil.
It's not some shit.
No, I don't play Phil like I play.
All right. You have here Ryan in the booth. We got Benjamin reffing currently. Chris on the right. Sammy on the left. In the cream with hat. Chris in the blue tie-dye shirt. Who started here? This face-off's going to determine who starts with the puck. Let's get this going. Welcome the Wolf to the chat. Get started. This takes point one. Well, 1-1. Right, game. Sammy's brother in the chat, David Mora, shouting out Sammy on the left. 2-2, 2-2, tied game. Let's go, Dixie. Welcome to the chat. Both players feeling each other out, trying to see what works, what doesn't work in the start of this match. Sammy with the beautiful left wall, taking the lead. Chris tying it up. Ooh. Aired there by Sammy. Beautiful straight by Sammy. Off the table is going to be Sammy's puck. Wow, sneaks it in. What's up, Jason Keller? Maxwell, welcome to the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Currently playing for rank number 12 in the world. Sammy takes game one. Sammy takes game one, 7-5, I believe. So after every game, they switch sides on the table. The way challenge match works is that they're going to play best out of 7 sets. Each set is best out of 7 games. So we're in here for a battle. Jason Keller. All right, Sammy started with the puck. Both players meet in the middle. Beautiful straight by Sammy. Takes the lead 1-0. Make sure you get your votes in and who you think is going to take this one. Sammy currently leading the polls. Both players playing pretty quick. Might have to conserve that energy. This will be a long one. Oh, self-score on Chris. Getting Sammy to lead 2-0. Sammy. 3 unanswered points by Sammy so far in game 2. 4 unanswered points. Chris was asleep at the wheel on that one. Five unanswered points by Sammy Moore. Game 2. He's on the roll. You got to be able to dodge the pucks if you're the ref. Just sometimes it happens. All right, Chris is on the board. 1-5, Sammy in game 2. 2-5, Sammy. 3-5, Sammy. 3 points by Chris in the past 30 seconds. One of them being in air. Sammy's port. Game point. 3-6, Sammy's up. One more point to close out game 2 here. Ooh. Beautiful block by Sammy. Gets puck control. Closes out game 2. 7-3. Sammy takes it. We can start here, game 3. Chris is going to start with the puck on the right side. Comes out swinging. Gets the first point, 0-1. Sammy answers right back. Both players playing quickly. Nice off goal by Sammy there. Trying to get the right wall. Chris able to get possession. Whoa. Little tricky shot there by Chris. Shoves it in straight. 3-1 Chris. Sammy slowing it down a little bit. Trying to see what works. Ian shouting out Seabass. Not sure which individual is a Seabass. Ian. Michael O'Reilly. Free to sign up. So you got to come to Houston, Texas. Challenge one of these guys that you can play. Have weekly tournaments all around the country. Beautiful right wall by Sammy. Gets his score. Cuts down the lead by 1. 2-3. Chris is up in game 3 currently. 4-2. Chris is up. Definitely making a difference in play from game 2. He was down. 5-2. 5-2. Three-five. Oh, sneaky. Trying to get the puck out to goal. Just slams the table, shoots. Sammy's puck, see what he can do. Wow, beautiful left wall. Cuts the lead down by 1. Sammy ties the game. Game 3 is tied. 5-5. Ooh. The speed of these players, I don't know if you can see it.
6-5.
Ooh, 6-5. And here in the beautiful Houston, Texas, 7-6. We all love air hockey. Chris closes out game 3 with a beautiful left wall. 7-5. All right, guys. Thanks for everybody tuning in. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're here bringing you some Houston air hockey. Make sure to, if you have any questions or any messages, make sure to drop them in the chat. Make sure to address them all. We're heading to game 3, game 4, actually. What is up, Francisco? Carter, what is up? Welcome. 2-1 games. Sammy's up 2-1 in this first set. Just to remind y'all, this is a challenge match. Best out of 7 sets. Each set, best out of 7 games. We're on game 4 in set 1. Sammy's going to start with the puck.
Right. Play.
Wow, comes out the bats. Comes out swinging. The right wall. 1-0, Sammy.
Wow.
1-1, tied game.
Right. Play.
JM, you can visit our website, photonblitzairhockey.com. There's merch on there. Chelsea shouting out. Her man, Sammy. For those just tuning in, this is game 4, set 1. Sammy leads the games 2-1 so far. See what he can do. Slowing it down. Has to sand the puck. For those that don't play. How many sets are there? There's a max of 7 sets. Duolingo. And each set consists best out of 7 games. The whole challenge match consists of best out of 7 sets. Good question. Good questions. This is a slower paced game compared to the first 3.
2-1.
Chris takes the lead 2-1. 3-1, Chris. Chris with the long arms and super fast reflexes. Proving advantageous for him right now. Nice block by Sammy. See those long arms working for Chris all the way up to the line. Shaving off milliseconds in time to react. Wow. 4-1. Chris. With a beautiful transition shot. Sammy answers back with his own left wall. 4-2. Those tuning in, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. They say most games in set 1 are just really meant to figure out each other's players' playing styles. And that's what it looks like they're doing, going back and forth.
5-3.
Self's kind of score there. Sneaks in 5-3. Chris is up in game 4. Air. Game point 3, Chris. You hate to see those self-scoring errors, especially at this kind of a level, but it does happen even to the best of us. See if Sammy can come back. Chris trying to tie up the set. Long arms. Woo. Oh, double bank. What a way to close out game number 4. 7-3, Chris. Current game count. We're going to go to game 5 now. Chris closing out that one with a beautiful double bank. Very flashy, very hard shot to get in there. Yeah, it's not even. They say this is just getting a feel for each other. It's a long challenge match. Plenty of time for these players to adjust. These players at this level, they think differently. They analyze a lot of each other's play. Little reactions. Sammy comes out swinging, gets the first point in game 5. Off the table, it's going to be Sammy's.
Count it.
1-0, Sammy's puck. Shouting on a man to lock in. One tied game. Ooh, nice off goal. Trying to see what works here by Sammy. Goes for a cross. Chris is there to block it. Flies off the table with that much power, that much force. Giving the possession to Chris on the right. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Saturday morning. Ooh, stays on table. It's going to be Chris's. Trying to bait Sammy to go out there and reach for it. Sammy doesn't fall for it. Shot the right wall twice there. Air there by Chris. It's going to be 2-1 Sammy in game 5 here. Chat shouting out Future Phil. Fan favorite here on Friday nights. Off. I believe it's going to be Chris's. It's hard to ref these games when they go in this fast pace with this kind of accuracies. Puck flies off the table. The ref has to have his reflexes in check as well, along with the players, to keep track of this puck. What up, Kai? Welcome to the chat. Wow, what a block by Chris there. Off the table, should be Sammy's here. Sammy seems to be locking in, clapping in the air. All right. 3-2. Chris is up. Future Phil might be waiting in Champagne Circle. 4-2. He's that guy. Chris went right wall, left wall, giving him a 3-point lead on Sammy here in game 5. Game point. Chris. Self score. 7-2. Chris takes that one by a definitive lead there. All right. Current game count, I'm keeping you updated with set 1 is 3-2 Chris. He needs to win one more game to close out set 1. Get him closer to defending his number 12 rank in the world. Sammy needing to win the next two here. Just get started in game 6. Comes out swinging. Sammy's able to score. Drink, yes. 4. All right. 1-0 here. Sammy still. Beautiful gameplay here. Just tuning in, watching Chris on the left in the blue, defending his number 12 rank in the war of air hockey. Sammy trying to get in the top 15 here, breaking his way. It's currently a 1-1 tie game here in game 6. Oh, he goes for the left wall, doesn't get it in there. Sammy's there to block it. Sammy charging, gets able to snag that puck. Brave shot, showing his aggression and speed. The long arms there working. Chris's favor. Off the table. It's going to be Sammy's. MP Moore saying Sammy's being too aggressive. We shall see, because he gets that cross as soon as we say that. And you hear us in the booth. Off the table. It's going to be Sammy's. Let's see. You see frustration of the puck flying off the table. Not meant to happen but when the force and the right angles hit, it can't stay on the table. Wow, beautiful right wall. Sammy slows it down, gets it in there on Chris, taking the lead, 3-1. It's a tense game here, and this one matters because it's set for Chris if he wins this one. And it'll set the tone for the challenge match. 3-2. Sammy's up. Sammy. Purple drink break. Chat, you're gonna have to explain that one to me. I don't know what that means. Anyways, we got Chris with the puck. Oh, off the table's gonna be, let's see, it's gonna be Chris's puck. Wow, beautiful snag. Off the table again. The frustration by Chris there, because I think that is something for the screen. Purple drink. Not sure what that means. I lose control there. Make sure to like and subscribe. Just tuning in. Clapping in the chat. Heather Pierce, yes. If you're enjoying it. Oh, beautiful block by Sammy. It is good. Calls a timeout. Each player gets one timeout per game, 10 seconds long. You do have to have possession of the puck, or it has to be in the other player's goal to call that timeout. Not on the table. I think a well-used timeout there. Oh, self-score by Chris. That puck. Giving Sammy a 3-point lead in this game 6. I don't know about y'all. I'm on the edge of my seat on this one. The importance of this game. Chris had Sammy reaching for that one. He's able to get his right wall in. fans worried about Sammy and the hydration of the players. That is a very good concern. Do not worry. They have a water jug on the side in play. Sammy is able to sneak that one in. Game point 3. Sammy trying to force a game 7 here. Can we have a 7-game match for the first set? Let's see it. That's what we want. That's what we're going to get. A beautiful 7-4. We're going to game 7. Chat, we need a like. We need something. Get hype. This is some good air hockey here. Game 7 of the first set is under away.
What? You want to take?
One, two.
You want to take your 2 minutes? Yeah. Take 2 minutes.
So I have a question about that too. So if you already do a minute, right? And you say I want
Full Flair's taking some time to get a breather in. Gotta hydrate. Like y'all said in the chat.
Like if you were like already a minute in,
Game 7 on a Saturday.
is it just
Hell
after
yeah.
a minute?
Sammy's in the chat. I mean, in the booth. Need some.
Okay, so if you already in a minute, you say I want my 2 minutes.
You want to say one word?
Let's get it.
Out of breath, he says, "Let's get it." Ah, get it, Sammy. Commentator trying to be unbiased here. This referee looks like he needs to use the restroom. Sir, please. Not sure on that one, but it does not matter. We're going to game 7 on a Saturday. Hell yeah. Let's see. Hamburger.
No, you can only use it per round.
No, like meaning like you have an extra minute that you can use anywhere in the match. Just because
Yeah, because you put it in your pocket with the puck. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, game 7 here. Let's get it in the chat.
Wait. Play.
That is a possibility. More poor. Game 7 started here. You never know what's going on in their heads. Beautiful cross by Sammy. Coming out swinging. 1-0. What's up, Twig? Welcome to the chat. Wow, beautiful straight by Sammy. Taking the lead 2-1.
Ready, play.
Three to 1 Sammy in this game 7 of set 1.
Ready? Four,
4-1. Sammy taking a 3-point lead. Can he close out set 1? Or is Chris going to defend it? Continue to defend his rank.
2-4.
Chris answering back. 4-2 here. Sammy goes for that cross. Sort of straight. Right wall? No, he goes for cross again, gets it in there. Beautiful shot. Chris using his forehand there. Trying to do some transition shots with his feet and reflexes. does work for him. You see there. Me personally, I do love that fast-paced transition shots. It's the most fun air hockey. But this slow pace, setting up the shots, it wins the big games. That's for sure. Off the table, it's going to be Sammy's puck. More pour. Worried about the player's health. These players seem to be playing just fine. No need to worry. 5-2. Sammy's up. Game 7 of set 1. Set point 1. Set point 2 here. One more point for Sammy to close out set 1. Almost does with that cross again. Samuel Morales said hi. Aren't you on the table? Not sure about that one. Nice. Let's see what can happen here. Forehand cross spikes. Chris cuts the lead down by 3 points. 6-3. Set point. Sammy. Ooh. Almost got that cross on Chris. Gets it. Sammy takes set 1 of this challenge match. Set 1. He walks into the booth. For those tuning in, Sammy's here. For any questions or concerns?
Mostly concerned. It's very uneasy playing the challenge match. I bloody knuckle already. It opened up my my knuckle.
You want some tape?
No, I'm a raw dog it, so that I need to strap it.
Sammy sustaining some injuries from. Sammy getting shouted out. Congratulations, Sammy, sir. We are on the internet are proud of your efforts and accomplishments, sir.
Wow, awesome.
More poor. Thank y'all for tuning in. They do get a break in between each set. Zach Kachow, $2 in the chat. Thank you for donating. Appreciate that. You're gonna get an air horn.
Oh shit! Let's go! It's a party.
Taco Bell in the chat. Thank you for that.
Bean burritos for the chat.
All right, let's do it. Shout out to Chad Zach for that donation.
Let's get Zach another bean burrito.
Bean burrito.
The bean burrito bell.
Welcome.
Air hockey Imas.
Ear hockey Imas. Break on a table. Who's tuning in? This is me, the commentator in the booth. We have Ryan in the booth giving out some commentary. Sammy, Chris playing, Ben's reffing. Doesn't get better than this. Can I get a taco? Which one? Is either one?
Just leave me the barbacoa one. You get the chorizo one.
Tell you.
Damn, bro. Should I be worried? Oh, that one's mine. What you got for me, Coach? Chris is getting coaching right now by a top player. I'm gonna get coaching by the top commentator.
This one good? That's barbacoa, right?
That's barbacoa. No, it says chorizo. You see?
No, that's barbacoa, bro.
Oh yeah.
I would say some of the shots are working really well. At the last commentary, giving a little bit of advice. of what he can. I would say the shots are working very well at the end of this game.
Slowing it down.
We're slowing it down. You coming up maybe like right here,
A little further up the table.
and then cross was open. And then you had
Everything from behind a little bit.
Chris plays really far up. So if you can get transition shots on the right wall transition, I think those will work really well on him. But his reflexes are top tier. So we shall see what works in set 2. Sammy currently up, taking set 1 all the way to game 7. We got a challenge match here. This is what it's all about. For those in the chat, do y'all have any tips or advice? This is your time to give it to Sammy or Chris.
Yeah, I need coaching.
Is this bean and egg? Bro, what kind of tacos are you? I just want one normal one.
No, I get the bean. I get this one.
All right, come on. What is this?
I don't get it. There's 2 of these. Yeah, there's 4 of those.
All right, chat. Yeah, we're gonna get started here. Sammy's still trying to keep warm. See what y'all said. Is there any match coming? Yes, the match is just in between Jason Seaman or Saramano in the chat, shouting out his good buddy Sammy. Yeah, we're just in between sets right now. It is a long challenge match. It usually lasts about 2 hours or so, but yeah, in between sets, every player gets 7 minutes max. So we'll keep a track on that timer to keep the flow going. All right, Chris walking back into the building. We're gonna get going. All right. Set 2 underway. Make sure you get your votes in. Who's taking this whole
This
challenge
might
match?
go
Going ranked number 12 in the world.
Probably should keep it professional. Yeah.
Ricky,
Ref this set.
hope I answered your question there. Mo Poor
assuming I need to keep this
asking the
professional.
right questions. Will he defeat future Phil one day with lots of hard work? Sammy did gain rank number 33 by defeating future Phil. So that answers that question. Now he's on trying to defeat Chris Gibson, number 12 in the world, to break the top 15. Set number 2 underway. Let me get the set count up for y'all. Game 1. Y'all horrible. Alrighty. Me. One. Two. 2-0. Sam comes out here swinging. Ooh, off the table. It's going to be Chris's puck here. See if you can capitalize on that. Get on the board. Game 1 of set 2. Thank you, Ricky. We appreciate that comment. It means a lot to us in the air hockey community. We're out here in Houston, Texas. There's tons of air hockey around the country. North Carolina, Chicago, Idaho, just to name a few, Minnesota. Make sure to give all of our fellow community members a follow. But yes, we're currently playing Houston, Texas. Beautiful cross. Sammy getting the lead, 3-0. Game 1, set 3. Off the table. The speed and accuracy by these top-level players is showing on this table today.
Ready? Ready, play.
Three, 2. Chris is down 1 point. Chris banging the puck, banging his own goal every time he scores, trying to show some aggression, passion. Does not work. Gets 2 points scored on in 10 seconds. Chris showing some passion and love for the sport. We love to see it when players get really into it. The emotions on the table makes it. Go Sam Alberto. Billy in the chat. Welcome. Is that Alberto from Photon? It's Thursdays.
Wait.
Connor, game count is 0 right now. We're in just started first game of set 2, 4-5. Sammy's up. Game 1 of set 2. Sammy took set 1. I am posting updating the stuff in the chat. Y'all want to scroll up, you can catch that, but feel free to always ask. I'll keep y'all updated. 5-5 tie game. Game 1 of set 2. Game point Chris here. Sammy took set 1 in this challenge match. Just to remind y'all. Oh, what is that? No. Let's see. Whose puck's that going to be? Sammy shouting out. Shouting out Sammy in the chat. Sam section. Once again, set 2, game count. This is the first game, set 2. Off the table, it's going to be Sammy's puck. He's down 1 point. All right, game point either way, 6-6. Who's going to get game 1? It's going to set the tone for the set. Sammy's able to block that right wall. Interesting. We've seen Chris slow it down a little bit. Really trying to focus on his last point. He needs to get this game. Wow, the speed and actually what a tight shot. Chris was able to close out game 1 of set 2. Wow. Chat. Horns in the chat. That was crazy.
Right.
Let's keep it going. Off the table, Sammy seems like that. How many games are there? That's a good question. That one, dude. So each challenge match is best out of 7 sets, but it drills down from there. Each set is best out of 7 games. And each game is first to 7 points. Don't worry if that's confusing. I'll keep y'all updated.
No, you're good. I'm good.
Don't worry. There's gonna be a lot more air hockey to play.
0-0.
These players got at least another 16 games or 12 games in them. If you have any questions or concerns, drop them in the chat. We'll get those answered as quick as possible. Oh, not able to go in there. That shot by Sammy. 0-0 game. Move across by Sammy. 1-0 takes the lead. Chris ties it up. 1-1. 2-1, Chris. How do you get ranked? Getting ranked can be done by any individual. You just got to find a currently ranked player, message them, or look them in the face and say, I challenge you to a challenge match for your world rank. And you can play that. But if you want a more casual way, we do have the World's Air Hockey Tournament coming up here in Margaritaville. You can look that up at, let me get you out a link. Centerline is hosting that one. That's where world ranks would be reset and redetermined here in August. So these players playing for higher seeding, honestly, for that tournament coming up here. Margaritaville, Houston, Texas. 4-2. Chris is up. Wow, beautiful snag by him.
Four.
4-3. Chris currently up still. It looks hype because it is hype. Come on with it. Tied game. Game 2. 4-4.
5-4.
Chris changes that quickly. 5-4. Takes the lead. 2 more points for Chris to close out. Game 2 of set 2. What up, Ann? Little. However you pronounce that. Welcome to the chat. Oh, beautiful block by Sammy. He's able to block that right wall by Chris. All right, let's see. Sammy talking about these plays going back and forth. Each game being a nail biter. Edge of your seat. Clench your cheeks. It's good hockey.
6-5.
Game point, Chris. Oh, game point either way. 6-6. Game 2. Oh, forehand by Chris. Able to close it out with the left wall. Sneaky. Taking us the set count of set 2, 2-0 games on Sammy. All right. We started here, game 3. Chris took off the hat. Getting serious here. Sammy comes out swinging. Chris answers back. It's 1-1. Got a game here. chat. I have to let you know. Sammy provided the best taco I've ever eaten. So, ref might be a little biased because that taco was good. Sammy goes up 2-1 on this. Game 3. What's up, Mario Androic? Chat. Tied game here, 2-2. Let's watch these players play. Sammy trying to set up his shot, seeing what works. Goes for that cross. Goes for off goal. Left wall. What is... Wow. Chris with his long arms, able to snag it and hit a transition shot. Taking a lead. Whoa. Not sure what that was on Chris's part. Was that a frustration or a mental game there? For those tuning in, currently on the right, we got Sammy Mora versus Chris Gibson, number 12 in the world. Chris defending his rank against Sammy. A lot on the line here.
Yeah.
5-2. Chris is up. Banging his goal, saying, come and get me. Sammy does come and get him. 5-3. Love to see it. The emotion. The tenacity. The vigor of these players going at it. Sammy goes for a right wall. Chris is there to block it. Looks like he's trying to bait Sammy to go for something. Shoving his mouth all the way to the line. Sammy takes it left wall. 5-4. Anyway, I'll chat, but I am entertained. Very entertained. 5-5. Players screaming on the table. We got a game. Every game has been close. Game point 5, Chris. Oh. It's going to be Chris's puck. And see if Sammy can play some defense, get the puck back, or is Chris going to close out game 3 of set 2? Going up 3-0. See what happens. Sammy jumping, trying to get the nerves out.
Ready, again? Ready, play.
Chris slowing it down like he does on every game point. That's what we call a diamond drift there. Those new to air hockey. Wow, cross by Chris. Closing out the game. Wow, game 3 is closed out by Chris. Chris going up 3-0 game-wise in set 2.
There's no set. Who takes care of this place?
Sammy's going to need to be clawing his way back, winning 4 games to get set 2. To Chris's 1 to close out set 2. Can he do it? Make sure to get your votes in the chat. Currently, you are saying Sammy's going to take this one. We shall
The way
see.
I think about it, right, is it's like, you know, the police can no longer be like, I smell weed in your car. If you're over here, I got the puck. How I know you actually hear that, you know? I
saw this guy. I was like,
I was right there, yeah.
possession all day.
You could, yeah, you could have said that to me, but like, in a normal sense, no. That's, I don't think.
You don't have to.
Come on, let's get it. Let's get a run on. get this game going.
Well, no, yeah. For this like it's kind of great. We just got sandpaper for this big straight. Sandpaper and a floor. No, sandpaper and.
Oh, yeah.
There's Stilly.
Hear it?
A little drier here?
Both players take a little break here. Take a little breather. Trying to get keeping yourselves acclimated.
Right? It's our fault. Straight user error. Okay, you and Chelsea were popping up on my TikTok now. Yeah, y'all see a little frosty beast pop up on your likes. That's big frost right here, you know what I'm saying? My TikTok. Frosty beast.
All right, looks like we're gonna get started game 4 here.
Man, I would. I fucking would. This is my gamer tag, my logo, all that.
All right, ready?
See what happens.
Ready?
All right, it's gonna be Chris's putt. Comes out swinging. 1-0 Chris. 2-0 Chris. Error by Sammy there.
Wait.
See what happens here. Come on.
1-2.
1-0. Sammy's on board in this game 4.
Ready? Play.
Oh,
3-1.
3-1.
Ready? Play.
Off the table, it's gonna be Chris's puck. Chris currently at 4-1 here. 4-1. Game 4. Chris takes this one. He takes set 2. Definitively. Before count. Sammy goes with the double bank. Cuts the lead down by 2. Gets puck control. See what he can do here. Capitalizes it on it with the cross. Beautiful shots by Sammy. 4-3. Got a good game. Chris gets his great wall, left wall in there. 5-3. Each game's been a close one so far. You see Chris slowing it down. Wow, goes for it twice. Bang, bang, gets it in there the second time. 6-3. Set point.
Come on.
6-4. For those tuning in via Facebook. 6-5. What up, Harsh? What up, Area in the chat? This account is 1-1 tied. Let's see. What is up? Sammy in the booth. For those anybody questions, yes, Chris Hamburg. Best out of 7 sets. Those tuning in, welcome. This is a game. I might have another one. I was telling the chat, Sammy on the table and off the table, great guy. Brought the best tacos I've ever had. Introduced me to chorizo, beet and egg. Interesting combo, but it works. For those tuning in, we do have an intermission break where each player does get 7 minutes in between games. Go Air Hockey, NC Air Hockey in the chat.
If you're trying to text me coaching advice, just know that my phone's the one streaming. So
Yes.
so coach, text it to Ryan's Facebook.
Text it to Ryan or Ryan's Facebook. That's Ryan Gonzalez.
Help me.
Or at Gonzalez Pair. Or our Photon Blitz Instagram channel. Or Instagram. Whatever you do, need to get a message through. For those two together, make sure to go tune into Air Hockey. Another club in the air hockey community. Them located in North Carolina. North Carolina. Hama Shah, welcome to the chat. Come on, forget it. Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Y'all want some air hockey? This is how we feel. Sammy taking a breather. Chris taking a breather. / munch. Shout out to everybody here. We got Ben Reffin, Sammy in the white / cream plan. Chris blue tie-dye plan. Ryan in the booth. Houston is the city. This is some good air hockey. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday morning. Sammy, anything you want to say to the chat? We got both chats here, Facebook, Instagram. Most tuning in to see you. Chris battle out.
You know what? I'm glad I could share the table. Take that first set. I'm here to have some fun. I need to get a little more comfortable on the table, honestly. We start seeing the puck a little more. Chris showing me why he's number 11 on that. Number 12 on that last set. But I'm gonna show him why I came to play this next one. Need to settle in. Yeah, honestly, you get comfortable with the table a little bit. That one he made me uncomfortable on that one. But we're gonna turn it up a notch for sure.
Heck yeah. You heard it there from the source. We got Sammy Mora. For those chatting in, we do have 190 votes. 62% of them going to Sammy, taking this whole, going home ranked number 12.
Put your mortgage on it.
Put your mortgage. You can vote or bet on this game via donations. You will not see that money back.
Super chat, yeah.
Just kidding. Donate if you like. No pressure. Just trying to give you the air hockey content. Houston's finest out here. Oh, look. Need some juice? I should have brought my pre-workout for Sammy. Just got a fresh bottle at home. All right, let's get after it. Smoove. Brian Fernandez, knowing the nickname of Sammy Smoove. Let's get it. Come on. You hear the horns. Let's get hype. All right. Ben giving some Sammys some advice there. You love to see it when it goes both ways. Set 3. We'll start very soon here. We should get all your votes in. Who do you think's taking this one all the way? Chris in the Facebook chat betting on Chris. We like to see it. You believe, we believe. Three to 1. Okay. That was actually some good odds. Let's get after it. Smooth. All right. Set number 3 is going to get started here soon. Gotta love air hockey. You got it, Robert. Welcome. Make sure to like and subscribe. All right. Sammy on the back on tail warming up before set number 3. Get started here. For those tuning in, how this works, this is the challenge match. Sammy walked up to Chris, challenged him for rank number 12 in the air hockey world. Currently, Sammy ranked number 33, challenging Chris Gibson, number 12. Chris has to defend himself, win 4 out of 7 sets. To keep his rank, Sammy has to win 4 out of 7 sets to move up to number 12 in the world. Currently, we're moving on to set 3. The set count is tied 1-1. Sammy winning the first set, Chris winning the second. Each game has been close, either 5-7 or 6-7. Or an intermission between set 3 and set 2. Set 3 getting started here soon. And even drilling down more, besides each set 7 games, best out of 7 games. So, if there's any questions or any concerns, put it in the chat. We'll get your questions answered. We're in here for a long one, but a fun one. Predictions in the chat. How many sets this challenge match will go, and who will it go to? Will we see new number 12 or not? Let's get it. Taco Bell horn in the chat. Gotta love air hockey.
Except for when I got to see my big boy on the screen.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say. You were done with that sentence.
They were shit. Right.
Some intermission music for y'all tuning in before we get started. Set 3.
No, that's just stupid. Ain't no reason we should pay $300 for a sport that does not benefit you. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. I think about this, man. There's no sport on the planet Earth where you spend money to play. Now, I'm talking about like UFC for example. Right? You go in there and you spend all this money on training and all that. The money you get, even if you lose, the benefit.
All right, Brian Frost. Greetings from Austin, Texas. Greetings from Houston, Texas here. Both players getting to the table. I think that was an illegal move by Smoove with that emoji. Love it. Make sure you get your votes in. We're currently at 197 votes. Let's see who's going to take this one. What do y'all believe in? Who do you believe in? Iterating once again. Challenge match. Best out of 7 sets. Current set count was 1-1 each. Going to set 3. Each set best out of 7 games. We got Sammy in the white, Chris in the blue, Ben's reffing in the middle of the table, Ryan in the booth. Air Hockey 360 on Facebook, Photon, Air Hockey League on YouTube. Wherever you are tuning in, thanks for tuning in. We love this air hockey and beautiful Saturday morning here in Houston, Texas. Welcome to Urban Explorers. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm actually gonna, I'm thinking, man, I don't leave the Houston community. This shit sucks.
All right, guys. For those on AH360, you can see the 10 count at the bottom where the airhockey.com link is. Going to set 3. Let's get it. Ray Nash, what is up?
We had one of the bitches. That was
Gotta
it.
get
Now
those.
it's showdown, and they're not good.
Let's get going. Set 3.
Fantastic, bro. I haven't had that much
I'm hyped.
fun
You're hyped.
in my whole air hockey career. I've been playing this shit for 22 years. 22 years. Shit, I'm fucking so. I like the Photon though. That at least is fun. I suck at that shit too.
Reverend to the guns. That's fine. What's up, that Rhino? Ben's gonna ref until 2.
Okay.
I know the Texas State tournaments too.
Oh, the Texas States. Right. I mean, there is.
The Texas 12, remember that? That was fucking fun, bro. Yeah. Oh man, I still got
Urban
me.
Explorers. Can you what?
I played in that.
All right, we're getting started here. Game 1 of set 3. Let's get this going. All right.
This one's it's newer, so it's not staying on as
We
much.
need sandpaper for that puck. That's
That right now is my favorite color.
Dun, 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 dun.
They are aware. We're all about to head down to middle school. Did you know that there's a
there's a fill street.
A what?
A fill street?
For what?
Like an actual street named Phil Street. And not too far away from it, there's an Arnold Street.
Oh, hell.
Waiting for this one. What happens if
This
the
guy
the
is
disc
famous.
pops
And
out? Who gets possession?
I've been
Ray Nosh
teasing about
asking
it for a
the
while. Ever
questions.
since I
Urban
found out about it,
Explorers,
it's like,
not knowing the answer.
what?
Let me explain this one a little bit. It depends on who has possession or who is control of the puck. The disc is the puck in this situation. We call it the puck.
Right.
Depends on who's shot it, who's possession, and who's in control. Who's on offense or defense. All right, game one. Set 3 started. Sammy starts with the puck. Off the table there. So that's a good explanation here. Since Chris was on offense shooting the puck, defense, Sammy, it went off. Chris shot it. It's going to be Sammy's puck on the left, on the right. 0-0. One zero. Sammy's up. Thank you to Urban Explorers. That does make sense. Appreciate that. Sammy's up 2-0. Game one of set 3. Off the table again. See, Chris did shoot that as an offensive player. It is Sammy's puck. Sammy's puck. Chris playing that goal very tight. Sammy going up 3-0. Each game is to 7 points. Very nice. First person to get 7 points wins the game. Sammy up 4-1 against Chris. Now he's up 5-1. 5-2. Ooh, loses it. 5-3. Chris coming back here. Putting them in the lead at 2 points. Sammy needing 2 to put it away. The Urban Explorers is not win by 2, so you can have 6-6 games. First person has 7 no matter what wins. There is no ties. That's good. 5-4. Game point. Sammy. Sammy's up 6-4. Needs 1 point to put away game one of set 3. Wow. He did it. Game one goes to Sammy. 7-1. 7-4. Very nice. Yes, this is right in the booth. I do compete. Not at this level, though. Chris in the booth. Ben in the booth. The ref, Ben and Chris came in the booth. But yes, I do compete. But I wouldn't say at this high level. These are some great players on the table.
As long as we keep it professional.
But maybe one day. It's a game for anybody. Everybody's welcome to come out, learn, compete, play, have fun. is the main goal. Going home with some new friends, new sense of competition. There's games across the country.
It's great to see you.
Thank you, Yash, making this commentator.
Where have you been?
Very happy. Oh, Zach is in the booth. We got another commentator in here. What up, homie? For those that tune in mostly Friday or Thursday to our Photon Blitz at Bad Astronaut here in Houston, you might recognize this voice, Zach, that just walked in. Or you tune in to 7-6 Point Spot Tournaments at the 7-6 here in Houston. Welcome, Zach, joining us.
I was watching on my way here. This has been one heck of a match between both players. Ooh. You know, oh, what a great right wall by Sammy. You know, what's up, Moms?
2-0, Sammy.
Oh, what a great forehand by Chris. You know, Chris's shots on the second set were very precise, very just cutthroat. On that first set, Sammy was just fighting tooth and nail to that last point, and he managed to take that first set. I foresee this being 2-2. I foresee this being one of those battle to the final point on every single set, and that's what we like to see. You know, that's what I'm here for. What shots do you think have been working best with that Chris has been using on Sammy so far?
I think the
that cross was dangerous right there. That means it is 3-2 Chris.
No, the shots that have been working on Chris are just his transition shots, the speed and the length of his arms, getting him to the middle of the table.
Oh, that straight.
It's just an advantage. 3-0. Got me in here twisted. Come on, Chris. Sydney Oliver shouting out Chris in the chat. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're here in game 2, set 3. Tie game 3-3. Everybody's game.
3-4. 4-3 Sammy with that. Was that a cut or a cross? I couldn't tell, but that was dangerous is what that was.
Yeah, it was a shot where you say, oh, F.
5-3.
Dope.
Made Sammy reach. Taking the lead 5-4. Sammy going off goal, trying to get Chris to move. And he does. You can't barely see that puck go in. Beautiful right wall by Sammy, tying the game. Chris cooking. Ray Nash said in the chat. Sure is. Takes the lead.
7-5. That's game 1 though. You know.
No, it's game 2.
Oh, game 2. So our current game count is Sammy has took game 1, Chris took game 2. It's the first of 4. Whoever wins 4 takes the set, and Sammy takes the first point, making it 1-0. This has been a really good transition game for both players. That's where they're getting their points. Sometimes it's a setup game.
Zach, I have a conspiracy theory here. Listen to this chat. Chris had his hat off in game 1 of the set. And Sammy took a nice little lead on that win there. Chris's hat is back on to game 2. The hat sort of.
Is it like a Ratatouille situation, you know? Or like an air hockey. Oh, own goal, 1-2, Sammy. Sammy looking for that setup, trying to figure out what shot's gonna work against Chris.
He's able to block that right wall.
That was great defense. by both Chris and Sammy on that last one, making sure that they
Later, Renash, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, and catch us again.
Oh, 2-2. Chris looking pretty locked in right now, but Sammy, he's just locked in.
All right, let's go get this next point. Oh, Chris gets down. 3-2. Sammy calls a timeout to take a breather. 10 seconds he gets.
Great timeout, you know, kind of reset, figure out what you want to do next.
Beautiful Chris. Neat. Shouting. Chris just plays with such speed, such pace that's hard to keep up with. But Sammy's been holding his own. Pretty accurate, great defense. He got speed himself. The shot's been working for him. The Chris blocks at that time. I think the shot that's working best is across from Chris from Sammy.
Going for that off goal, trying to open up that defense.
And it's hard to say what shot's been working on Sammy because it's hard to say what shot Chris is kind of setting up. It's mostly, from my perspective, transition from anywhere on the table. It's going fast.
Making that 4-2 Chris's favor. And Sammy with a beautiful right wall, 3-4. And beat shot. This is a shot. Shots are being fired left and right now. Chris is showing right now why he is number 12, but Sammy is fighting for that 12 rank.
More.
Looks like Chris is going for the setup, getting his drift. The drift is really important in the deception zone.
Come on.
See it.
We got 6-4, Chris's favor.
5-6.
Sammy making it a 6-5. Puck is off the table. That will be Sammy's puck.
Play.
60.
And he ties it up 6-6.
Either way.
What great defense. And that transition making it 7-6. Sammy takes the game. We got game count right now is going to be 2 games to 1 Sammy's favor. This has been a heavy transition game. Super fast, super... Anything can happen. I mean, once that puck starts flying, it's been just
5-6.
insanity.
Let's tune again. Yeah, Phil on Air Hockey 360 Facebook saying Sammy had a severe wrist injury to his right hand about a month ago. Let's see if it will hold out for 40 games. 40 games, is that possible? 7 times 7. It is possible.
I think it'll hold out just fine. I think
Really?
that the way that he's been playing, I think it will hold up.
For those voting in the chat, let's see what we got. The vote poll currently at 230 votes. 63% of those votes go into Sammy in a tan shirt. Currently on the left of the table, Chris in the blue shirt. On the right, Ben, Reffin, Zach in the booth along with Ryan.
It's a party out here, you know.
Let's get it going.
Get the hype train going. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe. We got ourselves all sorts of cool stuff coming for you. This Matt. Oh yeah.
Ready? Play.
All right. Set 3 started. No, set. Game 4. Game 4 started. One chat. Chris comes out swinging, gets the first point of game 4. Up 3. That's going to be Sammy's puck.
Wait.
I do believe, because I did see Chris come into the commentating booth where there is extra mallets. I think his mallet might have broke. If he is using a different mallet or something something along those lines because that is not his normal mallet. His normal mallet is a straight.
What a great right wall by Chris on that one. His long arms really help in some of that power shot, some of that decision. Oh,
Double bank by Sammy. Kind of an air there. This is the end, but it does go in. It still does.
A point's a point.
If this is the case where Chris is using a new mallet that's not broken in, accustomed to him, or he's not used to it, that is a clear.
And that's 3-1.
3-1. That's something he's going to have to overcome.
No, that's definitely something. I mean,
It was rough. But at a high level, these players can play any kind of mallet and still be great. Let's see what they can do.
and that's part of the sport. Is oh, Sammy taking it 2-3, climbing up. That's part of it. Ooh, and Chris making a great straight shot, 4-2. Sammy making this a 4-3 game.
Four?
With the mallet, each now it is 5-3. The mallet is so important. I mean, having a good broken in mallet does make a big difference. But at the same time, at this high level play,
Does it make all the difference in the world?
you know, it is.
Oh, self-scored on Chris. Airy there. Trying to get puck possession. Shoves it in his own goal on accident.
Pucks are flying now.
Ready?
Oh.
Game
Game
point, Chris. This goes in.
Those transitions are just deadly for both. I mean, 5-6, Sammy. Oh, and great defense by Sammy, keeping himself in it. I really do like Chris's setup in this particular game. He's taking the time to drift, choose his shots wisely, and Sammy's defense is just on point right now. He is blocking, and that's what you want to see. Oh, we got a 6-6 game. And Chris turning it out. He takes the fourth game. So it's going to be tied up 2 games to 2. For those of you tuning in, you are watching Air Hockey 360 on YouTube and Photon Blitz on YouTube. You are watching the challenge for number 12. Chris Gibson defending his number 12 title, showing why he is number 12. And Sammy Mora looking to take that number 12 spot tonight. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe. That is what we're here for, giving you all sorts of great air hockey content. Right now, we will be going into Game 4.
I wrote it wrong somewhere.
Looks like Chris is warming up on the table right now. Wanting to stay warm.
He won the first game, I won the second.
If you have any questions, make sure drop them in the chat, guys.
Yeah, they won.
Forgot my flip flops.
Now, in a match like this, trying to break into the... Oh, you're gonna ref?
Yeah, so chat's here. I guess you won't use it as well. And Facebook chat's there as well.
Gotcha. It looks like we have a substitute ref on this next set. It will be Ryan. Ryan in the blue. Houston Astros. Sammy in the white. And we got Chris in the tie-dye blue shirt. Already been such a fantastic match. This is the third set, game number 5.
Shit, I got shit.
So, for this one, it's been back and forth, going 7-6, almost every single game this set.
All right, guys. Start on the left.
And that
Current game
is
counts 2-2.
incredible.
Are you ready?
Both players
ready?
playing at such an
Input.
incredible pace, such an incredible speed. And we got this game started. Sammy going with an off goal. Trying to open up that defense. Chris going for that transition shot. And, oh, what
0-1.
a sick right wall. Making this a 1-0 game. Chris.
1-1,
Sammy
tied
with
again.
the cross, making it 1-1. This is looking like it's going to be another slugfest on offense. Chris with that great defense. Good snap.
1-2.
Using that right wall under 2-1 Chris. Sammy setting
Off
it
the
up,
table
but
to the left.
that puck just launched. Right into the wall. Chris's puck.
Ready? Then play. Off the table to the left. Ready? In play.
Another launch. Sammy's puck now. Can he? Oh, Chris with that great snag.
1-3.
Right wall over. 3-1 Chris.
2-3.
Oh, Sammy answering with another right wall, making it 2-3. Great snag by Sammy. Oh,
3-3. Tied again.
just got a little bit of that one, but making it 3-3 Sammy.
Oh shit.
Puck flying off.
I know. I was like, hey. Calm down, Draymond.
So whenever a puck flies off the table, one of the rules is that if you charge towards the puck, then
All good. Are you ready?
goes
In
towards
play.
your-
3-3.
towards the opponent. If it just flies off the table, then whoever shot last, that other person gets.
4-3.
Oh, what a great right wall by Sammy. 4-3. Taking a lead in this game 5. So on that one, Chris
Ready?
did charge, making
In
it
play.
Sammy's possession. And
5-3.
he takes a cross, making it 5-3. That's what we like to see whenever you get that possession. Oh,
5-4.
what a great right wall. That was a beautiful right wall by Chris. When you get that possession, every possession counts. Whether you snag the puck, whether it's a serve, any and all. Oh,
Game point 4.
beautiful cut by Sammy. 6-4, game point. Can Chris claw his way back from this one? And
Game point,
an unfortunate
7-4.
own goal. It is
Sammy takes game
7-4. Sammy taking game 5, making the game count 3-2.
7-5.
Nah, bro, I thought it was like gonna slide back across to you. Nah, bro. That shit
For those of you tuning in, we have on Facebook Air Hockey 360, and on YouTube we have the Photon
I was trying a new shot.
Photon Air Hockey, bringing you the challenge match of Chris Gibson, number 12 in the world, with Sammy competing to take that number 12. He is currently 33.
Hey, what happened to your mallet?
These tables are the dog shittiest tables I've ever played on in my life, so that mallet doesn't do good.
Looks
I
like
know,
we're
so I was
setting
saying,
up
damn, did he
for
break his
game
mallet?
number 6.
Something.
Sammy takes this
All
one.
right,
He
so
will
start on the
take
left.
the third set.
Current game
However,
count
Chris
is
takes it. We
3-2.
will be
Sammy.
going to a 7th
Are you ready?
game.
Are you ready? In play.
Chris starting with the puck and using a triple bank, it looked like. Oh,
0-1.
Sammy with that cut, making it 1-0. Great defense by Sammy on that one. Great defense by Chris on that one, too. This puck is just flying across the table. Ooh, using good off goal. Trying to open up that defense. Chris going for it.
1-1, tied
and a
again.
Great, nasty cut by Chris, making it 1-2-1. What a great transition battle. Both players just trying to, not even focusing on possession, just get the puck and shooting right now. It is a shootout. But with the defense,
2-1.
Great shot by Chris, 2-1. It's also being defended. 3-2-1 Chris. Great right wall. That was so nasty. There's Chris setting it up, changing the pace a little bit. A lot of this game has been transitions, fast movement. Sammy charging the puck, and ooh.
Three, 2.
Puck is off the table right now. It is 3-2.
I'll move. Wait, what? Hey,
Sammy
that's a
sending
T.
the puck, making it fly even faster.
You ready? Ready?
This
In
puck
play.
has been
3-2.
flying. Oh,
3-3, tied game.
Sammy tying it up 3-3 with a nasty cut.
4-3.
And Chris, what a gnarly transition shot. 4-2-3. Sammy setting up and taking a right wall 4-4. Looks like both players have moved away from the transition game right now.
Off to the left.
They're taking their time, setting up their shots.
In play.
That's what a nasty
5-4.
forehand by Chris. 5-4.
5-5. Tied
And
game.
Sammy tying it up with a right wall over 5-5.
Game point 5.
Beautiful cut by Chris. 6-5. It looked. Oh, good defense by Sammy, and great defense by Chris as well. We got 6-5. Can Sammy tie this up, make this set point? Oh, what a charge by Chris. And that beautiful defense by Sammy right now.
To the right.
And with that, that will be Sammy's possession. Every possession
In play.
right now is super important. And
7-5.
Chris taking that game 7-5.
All right.
It will be 3 games to 3 games. This is
Final
for
game of the set.
third set. Whoever wins this takes set 3. For those of you tuning in, make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. If you have any questions, post them in the chat. That's what we're here for. Showing you all sorts of awesome air hockey content.
In play.
Oh, Sammy
1-0.
taking the first point in this game. It was a Beautiful cross.
In play.
The pressure both players must be feeling right now.
1-1, tied game.
Oh, Chris tying it up 1-1. Chris, his setup is
In play.
really interesting because it's so far up on the table. Oh,
2-1.
Sammy with that right wall, 2-1, Sammy. Off-speed double. Not something you see a whole lot of.
In play.
Sammy looking to open up that defense. Try and figure out. But Chris not letting it get open. Oh, that transition. Chris snags the puck. Possession is just so important in this game right now. I'm liking that shot from Sammy right now. Out of the drift. Very deceptive. If it's going to go left, right. Oh. That was so close. It's always a terrifying feeling when the puck goes like that. Off the table. Defensive move by Sammy.
I think it says here.
The puck just
In play.
possession is
2-1.
this point is battling it out. Oh,
You
Sammy
almost
almost
hit my
catching
charge,
it with the
baby.
mallet. That would have kept his possession.
Oh, y'all do charge?
The charge? Yeah, okay.
Straight up down the middle, baby.
Honest man.
You ready? All right, in play.
What a great charge by Chris. And Sammy
3-1.
making this 3-2-1 with a right wall over.
You can flip it. You ready? In play.
Ooh. Oh, what a
3-2.
nasty forehand by Chris. That makes it 2-3. This is definitely a battle for number 12 because both players are bringing it their all right now. High speed transition shots. Changing of the pace of the game.
To the left.
Great defense.
In play.
Oh, Chris going for the charge, but Sammy manages to snag the puck.
Yeah. Time.
Sammy
3-2.
sending the puck. That puck, sometimes the puck, because of how hard it gets hit, it just starts to not glide as well.
In play.
Sammy going with that right wall. Chris with that excellent defense.
3-3. Tied again.
Using a cut, making it a 3-2-3. Oh, what a great stop by Chris. Puck almost flew off the table, but it didn't. Chris gets possession on that one, and what accuracy by both players right now.
4-3.
And with the cut, 4-3 Sammy. Ooh. I'm liking the hesitation on some of Chris's shots, making it very deceptive on when he's going to really shoot the puck or what's going to happen. You know,
In play.
can really open up the defense, but oh,
4-4.
what a beautiful cut.
Yeah. 4-5.
Chris
Timeout.
taking this 5-4. 2 points in a row. It's a tough battle right now.
In play.
And Sammy tying it up
5-5.
5-5.
Set
6-5. 6-6 set point either way now. Ooh, I'm on the edge of my seat right now. And with the charge, Sammy takes it 7-6. That is set 3.
Set
in
3.
Sammy's favor. For those of you turning in, this is the challenge match for number 12, Sammy versus Chris. Right now, the set count is 2 sets Sammy to 1 Chris Gibson. What a fight. Going down 6-6. Final point. Charge. Man, what a great match. Both players giving it their all. I really like Chris's transition shots have just been absolutely stellar. And Sammy on that last one, he was setting it up, and his transitions were fantastic as well. Right now we got a little bit of a 7-minute intermission between the sets. Give the player some time to get some water, use the bathroom, whatever they need to do to prepare. Because these challenge matches, especially whenever it goes to whenever there's 7 sets, there's so many games and it can take quite some time. Making sure that you are prepared mentally, physically, all that kind of stuff. It's all part of the game. Air hockey is a very mental game at points. Not just at points, almost all the time. And, you know, taking that to reset, maybe get some coaching, whatever you got to do. It is not a sprint for this is definitely not a sprint of a match because the set is so long. It is a full endurance battle between both players. Seven minutes going. Make sure you hit that like, hit that follow button. This is one hell of a match right now. With the going to set number in that last set, you know, having it be such a close battle. Jacob Munoz on Facebook saying last point looked over to me. That is up. That is the ref's call. Not quite sure. So for those of you tuning in, typically we have our Thursday nights at Photon Air Hockey down at the Bad Astronaut. Whole different kind of style play. 3 minutes, blitz period in the last minute. Tons of fun. Really open for newbies. Anyone looking to just give a shot in air hockey. Then on Friday nights, we have at the 7-6 the point spot, and that is a lot of fun as well. You know, get to play high caliber players. They come out a lot of the time and BC, how did I get here? You know how we all get here. We show up and we find air hockey, and it's a fantastic time. And the Urban Explorers, you're back. Glad you came back. Get ready for set number 4 that's going to be starting pretty soon, because, man, that last set was just, it was a nail biter. Got some really cool looks like Sammy's trying to make sure he stays warm, especially after that set. This is honestly pure fire. You know, both players have such incredible accuracy, such incredible tools on their belt. You know, I really like seeing Chris his right wall. I like his cuts are just devastating. And those transitions of both players were just nasty. High stakes game, number 12. Let's get some hype. Right now, Ryan looks like he's warming up, making sure Sammy stays nice and warm on the table. Working on that defense, working on that snagging of the puck. Every possession is so important right now in these games because it's a potential goal. Whenever you have accuracy like Chris Gibson, like Sammy Mora,
Y'all need any more time?
it comes down to pure who you get that possession, there's a high chance of scoring. About to get started on this match real soon. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe. We really appreciate you tuning in, spending your time watching some air hockey.
Never using your mouth
on a Saturday. That's hell yeah.
Never.
That's awesome.
No, you're good.
And not just any kind of air hockey, but a professional challenge match looking to take Chris, looking to defend his number 12 title in the world. Sammy looking to go home with it today. Our set count right now is 1-2 in Sammy's favor. This is going to be a brand new set. Anything can happen.
All right, you ready?
That last one went down to 6-6 on
You ready,
game
dude?
7. And
Then play 0-0.
that is... Ooh, Chris starting it off.
Off to the right.
Getting a good drift in and then a right
Then
wall.
play when you're ready.
Try and
Then play.
set that puck up. Sammy going for the cut.
0-1.
A left wall over by Sammy, making it 1-0.
Off to the right.
Puck flew off
And
the
play.
table. Sammy's possession. Chris going for that charge. liking Chris's forehands right now. They're absolutely devastating, both
Off to the right.
offensively and
In play.
deceptively.
Off to the left.
The power that both these players have right now. Sending this puck just every which way.
In play.
Ooh. Good right wall by Sammy. Great defense by Chris. Going for a little bit of an off speed. Chris. Oh, the left
0-2.
wall over gets Chris one more time, making it 2-0.
0.
Oh, what a
1-2.
great cut by Chris, making it 1-2, getting points on the board.
1-3.
And Sammy with a cut in response, 3-1.
2-3.
They're just cutting up on this table now. 2-3, Chris. Left
2-4.
wall again by Sammy. You know, when you find a shot that works,
Off to the right.
you stick with that shot. Especially in this high caliber of play. It's all about making those adjustments in the game, finding what works against that opponent, and sometimes that you'll get shots that will work
In
for a
play.
little bit, and then next game even they've made the adjustment. It doesn't. You got to change it up. Such power
3-4.
behind that right wall. Chris making it 3-2-4. Oh, transition shots by both.
Off to the right.
Flying off the table.
In play.
Sammy
3-5.
with the right wall, making it 5-2-3.
4-5.
Oh, and Chris with the gnarly right wall, 4-2-5. Sammy using that left wall again. It's been so far really good in this game, but it looks like Chris has made some adjustments, and that's what you want on defense. You want to make those adjustments.
4.
Sammy
game
going
point.
with the cut, 6-4.
Five. Game point.
Oh, right wall by Chris, making it 5-6.
7-5.
Sammy ending the
Sam.
game 7-5 with a right wall over.
Yeah, I got you.
Mr. Castman saying hi in the chat. Thank you for joining in.
I got this
As well
tape,
as
that Band-Aid,
Chase the
and
Mace.
this tape.
Thank you for tuning in to some air hockey this
So I put the
afternoon.
Band-Aid first.
Got such a
Here's a
great
half of
match
it.
for you. Battle for number 12.
Then you tape that
Make
on
sure you
it,
hit
and
that
this
like,
one
hit
on
that subscribe. Switching sides of the table.
it, or whatever you prefer.
Sammy taking the
I
first
would
game,
put something
but
on top of it like
there
this.
is still so
So does it
much
come
more air
off?
hockey to play. This is all about
Like
endurance.
this?
Yeah, not a sprint on this kind of match. It comes
Fucking
down
sick.
to
Oh shit.
making those adjustments.
You can probably spread that. Yeah, you got it.
What worked in one game might not work in another.
Yes, sir.
What changing up your defense, changing up what shots you're using. You know, sometimes a left wall will be a fantastic shot to use, and then other times
30
it
seconds.
won't work. Each opponent is going
Are
to
you ready?
have a different.
In play. 0-0.
Ooh,
Off
Chris
to the
throwing
left.
off the puck and going with a really strong right wall.
In play.
Sammy
1-0.
taking the second game, putting the first point on the board with 1-0. Really liking Chris's setup on that one. Super fast. And
1-1,
he
tight
goes
game.
with a cut 1-1.
Top it. And play. 1-2.
Oh, what a gnarly! That is such a gnarly left wall by
2-2,
Chris
tight game.
and Sammy, making the cut, making it 2-2 right now.
To the left. And play.
Oh, stupid.
Great defense. Both Chris and Sammy blocking those cuts. What might have worked earlier? Oh,
2-3.
unfortunate error. Double bang. Chris up 3-2 in the second game. Sammy using those off rolls, trying to open up his defense. And he goes with that left wall. 3-3. God, what a nasty forehand. Chris has.
3-4.
And he goes with the cut 4-3 Chris.
Yeah.
3-5.
Now we're at 5-3 Chris's favor.
I think that's. I think that's 7. In play. 4-5.
Sammy climbing back up 4-5 with a great cut. Seen a lot of cuts and crosses by both players. That's been their bread and butter for the match. Mixing it up with some left walls, some right walls. We got all the tools in the belt. Sammy did not go all the way in.
In play.
So Sammy giving up the puck, not trying to get it out. I think that's a great call.
4 game point.
Chris taking it 6-4. And
5
Sammy
game
with a
point.
cut 5-6.
Charge.
That was a charge by Chris. It will be Sammy's possession.
That was a defensive
We
pullback
got
backwards.
James Potter
At a flip.
saying hi.
Just
Dorios
in
saying
reality, it was
hi.
so
Thank you for
elusive,
joining the chat right now.
like a normal shot.
Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate all y'all.
All right, so it's
Make
yours.
sure you hit that like, that,
Nah, just
subscribe.
kidding.
You heard of Sammy.
5-6. All right, in play.
Ooh, we already hit our light goal. Let's go ahead and post a new light goal going for y'all guys, because y'all are fantastic.
5-7.
Chris taking game number 2, making this a 1-1 game.
Minute starts now.
Got a new goal for you, for y'all to hit 125 likes. Let's go, chat.
Hmm. What's up, Zach? How's it going in here?
It's a party in here. One
All right.
man party.
Amen to that.
Make sure you get your votes in. Right now, Sammy leading the polls.
For you, hold back a little bit. Yeah.
With 62%. If you want to see Chris win, make sure you get that vote in.
All right. Minutes up. Are you ready? You ready?
Ready.
You ready? And play.
Get those likes. Get those subscribes. Oh, and the match has started. Both players, it is taken one game. This is game 3. Best of 7. Oh, welcome back, Cheese Farts. Glad you came back. This has been such a nail-biter of a match. And Chris
1-0.
with the nasty right wall. 1-0.
1-1.
Sammy doing another gnarly right wall as well. 1-1.
Two, 1.
What a beautiful cross by Chris. And that last one. Oh. This is really air hockey at its finest. Both players that they have the accuracy.
Yeah.
They have
Ready?
so many different tools under
play.
their belt. Different, and it's a bit of different styles. You know, I've not had the
3-1.
what a great right wall by Chris, making this 3-1.
3-2.
And a cut by Sammy, 2-3.
Yeah, you can. I got it.
With how
And play.
great cross by Chris, 4-2.
5-2.
Getting that possession, setting up the fight. Chris takes it
5-3.
5-2, and Sammy fighting back 3-2-5. What a great snag by Chris on that one.
You ready? In play. 5-4.
Left wall by Sammy. That was such a great receptive shot. And Chris with the
Game
forehand,
point 4.
making his the 6-4.
Game.
Chris finishing this one off with that forehand left wall, 7-4. He will take the third game, making this 2-1 in Chris's favor.
YouTube would have been like, hey, equilibrium, bro. Equilibrium. See that? Matt Damon? When he got like the robotic.
Oh, yeah. He's coming back.
Yeah.
Who's that movie?
Ash gonna catch him at Pokeball. Charmeleon will whole ass evolve just to whoop him, then evolve back down.
30 seconds.
I was watching that clip the other day. You watch the other day?
Getting a little bit of a reset going here.
15
each
seconds.
game, you switch sides. Looks like Chris does not favor the mat too much.
5
So
seconds.
we're getting that.
It's yellow, it's got white.
All right.
Want it now?
It's going to start on
Time's up. You
Sammy's
ready?
Hey, I saw
side
you in
with
that
the
new
puck.
ball on it too, bro. You did a great job. I fuck with it.
Yeah. You ready? And play.
1.
Mateo, thank you for joining the channel. Wow, great air hockey. Oh,
0-1.
great right ball by Chris.
Off to the right. In play.
Hockey pros, hello, and thanks for
1-1, tied
subscribing.
game.
Oh, Sammy making this a 1-1
Off to the
game. Make sure y'all like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the awesome content that we have coming at you. We got our Thursday nights at the
In play.
Badass Fridays
1-1.
at the 7-6 down in Houston, and right now we got the challenge match for number 12, both on Air Hockey 360 on Facebook and Photon
1-2.
on YouTube. 2-1 Chris right now. Oh, what a great
2-2.
fake out
Tied
by
game.
Sammy. 2-2.
Off to the left.
Sammy's deception game is just fantastic.
In play.
You don't know where the puck's going to necessarily go or when it's
2-3.
going to go. And Chris's power right now is through the roof. I would say it's over 9,000.
Three.
What a fantastic, right? Oh,
3-4.
we got ourselves a slugfest right now. Shot for shot, making it 4-3 Chris. And
4-4.
another shot by Sammy, right wall, 4-4.
Off to the left. 4-4 tied game. In play. Ooh.
Make sure you get your votes in right now, because right now we have Sammy in the lead, 63%.
5-4.
He just took the lead again, 5-4.
Game point 4.
So game point for Chris, or Sammy.
Over.
My
In play.
apologies.
Sorry. It's all good.
Sammy looking to tie up this set to 2-2. Chris is battling it out. Not wanting this set to end. And he takes a right wall 5-6.
Game point 5.
That's what we like to see.
To the right.
Puck is flying off the table. But there's a lot of flying pucks today.
In play.
Great defense by Sammy Smoove. Going for that deceptive off-speed left wall. And then he goes for a
7-5 Sammy.
strong right wall. 7-5. Sammy has tied this up to 2-2. make sure you chat that you are rooting for who you want to see take home number 12 today. It's definitely a battle. Each set going, last set going 7-6 on the final game, and that shows that both players have been bringing their A game today to fight this
1
out.
minute left.
And thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all coming, watching some
it's
air
over there.
hockey, checking out the
All right.
channel.
You ready?
That's what we're here for. Making
sure.
sure that we have
All
a
right.
good time.
In
have
play,
some
0-0.
fun, get some great games. Start of game number 5. Ooh.
God damn. Shit was far.
Camera coming.
The Walk of Shame.
That puck is
Chris's.
flying off the table. Such power.
I know, that's.
Sammy
I don't know how you doing
looking
it.
like he is getting
Oh,
pumped
it's
up,
Chris's.
ready for this.
Okay. You ready? No, it's yours. I was just kidding. No, my bad. Sorry, bad joke. Won't do it again. Are you ready? You ready? And play.
Great
0-1.
cross by Sammy. 1-2.
1-1. Tied
Beautiful
game.
cut by Chris. 1-1. Another
2-1.
cut by Chris, making this a 2-1.
2-2.
And a cross
Tied
by
game.
Sammy. They're going shot for shot right now.
Two-three.
Sammy with that was a cut on that one. 3-2.
3-3.
Chris
Tied game.
taking a cross on that one. 3-3. Right wall by
3-4.
Sammy. 4-3.
4-4. Tied game.
Right wall by Chris. 4-4. This is what we like to see as a slugfest. Just so much offense, so much power, so much precision on every shot. That's what we like to see. That's what air hockey's all about.
Yeah. 5-4.
Oh, what a nasty right wall on that one. Great defense, great snap.
Timeout. 1, 2.
And Sammy's calling a timeout. It looks like cleaning up his mallet so it can be
10
extra
seconds.
smooth.
Are you ready? Are you ready? In play. 5-4. In play.
Oh,
Game point
transition
4.
shot. Chris 6-4. That hesitation. Pump fakes. Deception.
7-4.
Chris taking game number 5, 7-4.
Sit on the porch.
We got
When the big dogs.
Flip them, saying go Sammy. Make sure you post in the chat, who do you want to win this number 12 match? It is fighting to see who takes the world rank of number 12. Chris defending his number 12 rank, and he is fighting. Right now, he is up 3-2 on this set. And
you got 24 seconds.
Sammy looking to take home number 12.
Hey, I'm gonna go home.
DC in the chat saying hi.
15 seconds.
This has been a nail biter of a match.
I got a tan, bro. I put them booty cheeks on the beach.
Full? Damn. There's no new beaches, so where you going? You should get arrested.
No, the penis is in the sand. So technically,
Alright. Hey, 1 minute. It's over.
it's covered.
Y'all ready?
Some shenanigans going down on the table right now.
I don't know. Am I?
Get that hair.
Looks like this game is about to get started.
It's like everywhere.
Maybe.
Shit flying.
Maybe Sammy's hair got on the table.
I don't want to.
Oh, that's good.
I just braided it.
Oh my god.
Could be
Alright, Chris, you ready?
anything and
You ready?
everything.
In play. 0-0.
Loving these emojis in the chat.
Off to the left.
Keep this hype train going.
It's at the bottom left leg. You play like you love it. Just a really heavy one?
Yeah.
Made out of tungsten.
Like a hockey puck.
Hi, Artero. Thank you for joining the chat.
In play.
Appreciate you tuning into air hockey. Oh,
0-1.
And a cut by Chris.
One, tied again.
Great wall by Sammy. Sammy needs to win this one to keep this set alive.
1-2.
Chris is looking to shut it out. 2-1.
2-2, tied again.
But Sammy's fighting right back. 2-2.
I think it's to the left. You were charged?
You did. What was the charge? You went. Look. This is the charge. That's the charge.
Yeah, you did do that.
Thank you
Follow
for everyone tuning in.
Right. You would have followed. Yeah. But even if
What a nail biter of a match we have this afternoon.
Charge.
Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Talk to Q.
We're always looking to grow the air hockey community wherever you are. If you want to drop where you're at in chat, we got all sorts of places for people to play. North Carolina's got some good stuff that they have. We actually have the World Tournament coming up here in August out in Conroe, Texas.
Because you didn't know.
And
But I'm teaching you. When you do that,
any
on
city,
defense, and it
setting up that community.
It's a charge, I would say. Yeah.
Looks like they are battling it out
Sam, you ready?
for
In play.
its possession
2-2, tie again.
because of that charge. Or possible charge. And
2-3.
what a great double bank. 2-2 Chris right now. Another double bank by Chris. That was such a great shot to watch.
2-5.
Great transition. 5-2.
3-5.
Sammy with the cut. And
4-5.
another cut. 4-5. Transition game right now.
4
Chris
set point.
taking this 6-4. This could be set point.
To the right. You ready? In play.
Look, now I feel like
And that is set point. 4-2.
But understand
Taking it
I would
to
say
the-
it's a charge because it
the
came
set
at me
count
too.
now is 2-2.
Well, the puck direction don't mean nothing because that could have gone that way, this way.
That's what we were discussing on Wednesday, the puck direction.
It's not
Not
a
as
factor.
a lot.
No, it does not. Because look, I can show you in slow mo Connor complained about this shit too when he played somebody. His dad was ref. His dad called him
We'll
over.
go ahead and
for
get
charge.
ourselves a little bit,
If you-
our 7-minute
Even
intermission.
if you go this way, the puck can still
That
travel
way the players
backwards.
can go and
Because look, it's physics. If an inanimate object is going
get
that
some water,
and another one is coming,
reset,
another one is coming this way,
whatever they got to
faster,
do.
it's gonna fly.
Maybe
up
if
and go
you're,
that way.
for those
He
viewing at
still
home,
went
maybe go
forward
get
and
yourself
connected. It's a charge.
some tasty
Puck direction
beverage,
doesn't mean anything.
grab yourself a snack.
Arm direction is what
We
matters.
cut ourselves a real
Because
match.
even
I
if
would
you-
like some popcorn right now. Just straight up, this is
Right, is a charge.
a spectacle
If-
of a
But I've
match.
given you 5 of them. No, your hand went like that. That's a charge. You would have to go sideways, not sideways angled up. Even if you create this charge.
Yeah. Well,
I went
it's
to
up to the ref. It's up to.
No, yeah,
regardless, the ref's still gotta call whatever he needs to.
In the rules, that's what it is. Even if you come here, you're still going upward, right? Like if I'm walking up the stairs, I'm charging. Now, if you're going here, no.
That's dangerous because that's like opposite to what I've heard. I don't know what Ryan said, but at the end of the day, Ryan's gotta call it out.
Yeah, fair.
It's gonna be.
I'd say it was charged because the direction of the puck, it does matter because it is physics.
'Cause Q
You
had
can't just
called-
go in opposite directions.
When we played at
You
Worlds-
flick it and it went boing, this went up. That's all you did.
Yeah, when we played at
Well,
Worlds, my
it was,
defense.
I mean, it was like,
Yeah, but that's still
Yeah.
forward. Forward,
if this is a, reaction,
but it's
Right.
forward.
that'd be, that's a crazy call for that.
It's forward.
But I'm not mad at it.
No,
It's
yeah,
whatever it is.
Do you think it was over or do you think it was a charge or no?
I don't think it was a charge. No intention to me was like, oh yeah, I'm charging this bitch.
well, you don't have to have the intent. You have to have the direction. If you're forward, this is forward. Even if your hand starts sideways, your mallet just traveled up. And it connected while going up. That's a charge. The only way you can get around not charging is to go completely sideways. Because at Worlds, when Q was reffing my match, my defense does this, right? If I do not stop before the puck hits it and it flies off, even that's a charge. And he explained it to me because he's the head ref over anybody. Even
But I mean,
this-
You're going by Q's rules and then.
No,
we're
that's
playing here
that's
every
on the
week.
paper.
That's different.
It's on the paper though. The
You know that's
USAA
open,
rules.
it's open to interpretation from both sides. You know you got
Forward direction, that's it's pretty hard to get around forward direction.
Yeah.
Forward.
Well,
Well, is it forward direction?
Yes.
Because he said the arm, but he only uses wrist.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
'cause
matter.
you said arm at first.
Forward
You said
direction.
arm and you sold it.
Right, for the follow through. Because you were talking about a follow through, which is here.
Yeah, but
This
if
is a
I go
charge.
and do this on purpose, like,
Yes.
I'm not gonna leave you open, like, for.
No, if you're doing this, that's completely sideways. Look at your arm. But if you follow through this way, that's going up.
I'll be honest,
The reason I called it charged is because it went that way. There's the only way.
but I'll be honest, I don't care.
Nah,
I'm gonna take a mental break right now.
Do you think?
You called it, you're gonna call it regardless. So.
I just don't want you to think like it's bullshit.
No. I don't think it's bullshit. Reffing ain't easy.
Because I got the PDF from my life.
Reffing ain't easy. I don't care. I'm pretty sure we went over a few times and we're blaming.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
whatever, I don't care.
I think the 2 times
What up,
when we
Brandon?
planked, remember when we planked at the line?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I went over one and then
I
you
went
went over
over the other one.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, I was gonna ask you that. Is it an over?
If we're both on the line and he hits my mallet, no, because I'm on that line.
No, but
But
if
if
you
I'm
over,
here-
if you're over there,
Yeah, if I'm
but the
here,
puck's over here and you like charge a little bit.
if it's touching the line, then I'm good. But if I hit his mallet and he's not on the line, then that's over.
Oh,
But
for
if
you.
his mallet's here, and my mallet's also on the line,
Right here.
see, legal.
What's
Oh,
going
so you went
on?
over. Okay.
They are
But-
discussing
Yeah, I think one of them.
what
No,
is
this
the
is
rules
legal. I think
No,
this,
no.
like,
You see how I'm not
in
touching
regards
the
to
line?
a
You tap me?
charge.
oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
But that
But
would
if
be
we're-
puck.
For
The thing is, the puck will be in between
a
us.
sanctioned
Come in.
match,
Right,
which
I'm
this
not
one
talking about the
is,
puck.
Yeah.
there
I'm talking about when
is
we clank.
specific
If I
rules
clank you and you're
right now
here,
Only Jacob Weisman will punch him.
that say what a charge is,
But if we're
what
both
a
on the line,
charge isn't.
That's, yeah, that's.
And
fair
as a
game.
ref, We have the machine gun Ryan as our ref right now. We gotta call what is different kinds of rules. So if someone does go over on something, then that's part of the game.
I did. Why you ain't say that?
Right now we have our intermission, so both players can kind of reset. This is looking like it's getting a heated match right now. The set count is 2-2. We're gonna be going to set number 5.
It's ready. 3.
So make sure you stay tuned. Hit that like, hit
Oh.
that subscribe.
No, you got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left.
See where we go in just a moment.
One minute 30. I'm going home. You never accepted.
I did.
Did you comment on it?
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, man, let's do it.
Oh, for real? I looked after like a week and there was nothing there.
This has been a back and forth match. Sammy Smoove.
Nah, you didn't comment on it. No, you did it.
Now, that
You're
last
good.
set, there was a lot of overs, lots of charge controversy.
We gotta do it
You know,
officially.
that's what we love.
But I'm probably good, honestly.
I mean,
I hurt my arm.
brings the entertainment. How are you feeling after that last set?
All right, 50 seconds.
Just gotta lock in. Take this next one.
That's what we like to hear. Getting locked in, setting up.
Get structured.
Been such a fantastic fight.
20 seconds.
How y'all feeling, chat? Oh, 40 seconds.
Come on, Zach.
I've been talking on the mic. I'm gonna need some throat lozenges at some point, but we have joining me in the booth,
The Italian stallion.
the Italian stallion, Brandon Demaro. It's been going pretty good. We've had such a great. This has been a fantastic match.
I can see that.
You-
The set count and everything. It's really exciting.
Both players are bringing their A game today, and it's been close every single game. 7-6. I want to say set number 2 or set number 3 ended up being going to game 7, 6-6,
Wow.
and it was a nail biter. That's for certain.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's always exciting. Love to see Sammy, kind of a newer player in terms of everybody that's here doing so well.
Yeah, bro, I mean,
more of an old timer, like
you got it. Don't let it get in your head.
Chris has been playing a real long.
real long.
I don't even know how many years of experience he has, but it's.
I'll call as best as I can.
Yeah.
And Sammy, this is. I want to say he's only been playing.
Here, I think.
Yeah, this is year number 2.
Yeah.
He's doing good. He's holding his own.
He has been holding his own this whole entire.
Minus a point for
match.
Chris for being late.
I mean,
Nah, just.
They're about
You ready?
to start this, what, 5th set?
this is.
Oh wait, hold on.
This will be the 5th set.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know that our commentary mics are a little bit on the quiet side. Not sure what was going on with that. We're gonna change something up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We now have a mic
No.
stand.
No, it did.
Hopefully that fixes it. If not, just let us know and we'll
No,
make
no.
sure that we adjust that.
Yeah.
So
you're
we're
good.
gonna get started here
Yeah,
on the
that's his last
5th
game.
set.
All right, guys. Set
Have you
number
played Chris
5
before?
on the way.
I've played
Game
Chris
1.
Gibson before. I don't think
Sam,
he
you ready?
challenged me much.
You ready, Chris?
Back in
In
the
play.
days of Robin Hood, I played him a lot over at that house. It was
Off to the right.
he was a lot more wild back then as far as his play. He's structured it a little bit more now. So
I have seen quite a bit of wild shots from Chris today.
All right, in play.
Those long arms really do give him such a great power and reach across, just all over the table.
0-1.
Sammy making this.
1-1.
That was another
Tight
beautiful shot. We got 1-1 right now.
returning blocks and returning shots.
That's what we like to see. Ooh.
1-2.
It's really this match has been a lot of adaptability, and that's what it comes down to in air hockey: is how much can you adapt based on your great right wall.
2-2. Tight game.
Down to scoring points.
It does come down to scoring points. You're right, but
there's a lot to it.
There is a lot to it, and to get to this level of play where both players are right now, it's a strong mental game.
Both outfielders going and playing.
To the left. You ready?
See a couple of them, both of them are missing the grabs. That could really give them the advantage.
It went backwards though.
It looks like they're relying a lot on transition game right now, which isn't necessarily.
Yeah, you charge.
No.
From my view, since they're talking about, I think that's Chris's puck.
Even though the puck went backwards, I went up.
Okay.
See how that
Self
puck
call.
direction-
It's confusing, but we're talking about
No, that's 100%. I did this and I hit it.
Yeah, we hit it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
did it. But that's what I said. The puck direction. No, I tried to, but I still. Yeah.
Okay, you ready? Ready?
I was wrong.
In play.
It's the Italian stallion adding to the controversy of the day.
Gotta spice things up, okay? Like a meatball.
Ooh, and just like that shot, that was a spicy meatball. I
heard that.
I not only heard that, I felt that in my chair right there.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Puck's making some hairs fly.
Oh my, that was beautiful.
Oh, and another one.
Sammy's quick. And shots there. Nice transition. Oh, that was beautifully done. Just a tad bit of a hesitation to. Yeah.
And you got right now 4-4.
All right.
All tied up.
It's not something you want to do in this close of a match, but I don't think it's going to really shake Chris up that much.
It comes down. It's a lot of fortitude in this match too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sammy setting up that puck.
Chris being a little lazy right now. I don't know what's going on. There it is.
5.
Okay. He must have heard me because he was just kind of, doing a triple-double, quadruple banks and...
Not really choosing a shot.
Yeah.
So you ready?
Ready.
In play.
It's always... Oh, nice over.
Nice over. We have
Game point 4.
6-4 Chris Gibson's favor right now.
Sammy trying to slip in that forehand. See that?
Oh yeah. I do love making forehand.
It's good.
Oh, Chris taking it.
Chris has taken game number 1, 7-4. We had a slight issue.
Water bottle issue.
Things falling in the booth. Oh.
I saw that hand.
What?
I saw that hand.
We got Chelsea posting in the chat saying "Go Sammy." As the commentator, I am impartial, but I just want a good match.
As the other commentator, I'm also impartial, but I gotta say hi to Chelsea.
You got a long ass. Okay. When you feel like it. Question it.
Oh, Alberto saying "Go Sam." Chat
Dragon's
is
got a
wanting
back up.
Sammy to take home number 12 right now.
Yeah.
We do. We don't gotta set up.
I can pull up on my phone if y'all have questions.
So chatting and not so much air hockey.
All right. All right.
Ooh.
Chris, you said you're ready? Are you ready?
See
In
what
play, 0-0.
Smoove is going to do right here.
You know, it was interesting to see. Sammy was up that game.
1-0.
Beautifully.
That was well executed.
Off to the
A
right.
little too excited there.
Well,
But Sammy was up
play.
that last game. And
1-1.
I think he just let Chris get back a little too quick. Losing those
Well,
pucks, you know?
and you're going up against Chris Gibson, number 12. And
It's good.
when Chris starts getting hot, he's
2-1.
hot.
Yeah.
So Sammy making it 2-1 right now. Great defense by Sammy on that one.
I'm not going for anybody here, but all I'm saying is how it stands. If Chris were to
the left.
continue to win every game from here and win the match, right? Sammy still made quite an accomplishment winning 3 sets.
Ready? Okay, in play.
I think I want to see this go to set number 7. I'll be honest with you.
I think it will go further. I really do. I'm saying even if it didn't, I think that he's made
Great
an
right wall by Chris, tying it up 2-2.
In play.
Sammy taking the time to set it up. And it
3-2.
pays off right there. 3-2 Sammy.
Acceptable to
4-2.
Just leaves that cut
5-2.
wide open. Look at this.
That is-
Wow.
I believe 5-2 actually.
Should be 4-2.
4-2.
Too quick.
It looks like he has got
What?
what great defense.
Over. Ready? In play.
It looks like Chris was speeding up and
Game point 2.
game point
This
2.
game, you're right, it was 5.
Game point 3.
Game point 3 now.
Really have it. There we go.
Game point 4.
Chris
Timeout.
clawing it out 4-6.
3-6.
Great timeout by Sammy right now.
5-6.
Yeah.
6-6.
Match is, like you said, this is a
Eight,
very
six,
transitional
9,
game.
6,
They're
10,
playing
6.
off of transition.
Are you ready?
left and right.
You ready?
Not a whole lot of
In
setup,
play.
but you know,
That worries me a little bit because that's Chris's game, is transition. So, as you saw, it pays off when Sammy sets it up. Now, to be fair, it's been paying off for this transition game too, so as long as you can maintain this.
To the left.
Ready.
In play.
how different are challenge matches versus, what do you say, a weekly?
Oh, significantly different. Significantly different.
I like to see a weekly as,
To the left.
as gaining experience in
Ready?
it.
Think about
In play.
weekly, you're going up against different styles, different people, you know, like every 2 games. In a challenge match, you're learning the person across the table, right? Like you're playing them non-stop for 16 games minimum.
It's an endurance battle.
Yes, 100%. See, that's what I'm talking about, getting a little lazy with the shots.
Oh!
Oh.
Lucky
6-5.
there, though. It's not
5-6.
7. It should be, yeah.
It's good.
5.
7-5.
Oh, snuck it right in. 7-5. Right now, this is a tied set, 1-1.
All right, guys. Just a heads up, it's hard to keep track of the score at the same time. So I might not keep that updated.
Checking out on our Facebook.
I'll scream it out.
Thank
Put my
y'all
hands
all
up.
for tuning in.
Okay.
Regardless of who scored, it's like
Got you.
3-5 Chris, whoever.
Yeah, that's too much stuff. One game wise in set 5. Let me tell Zach.
On to game 3 of set 5. Got
Everything
the ref
good?
coming in the booth.
Okay. I might not keep score. I'm gonna try, but if I get off, I'll put my hands up.
I got it.
Cool. All right, whenever y'all are ready.
It's a banned shot until you're
Getting started with this next game.
Ready? All right, in play, 0-0. 1-0.
Chris with the great cross.
1-1.
1-1 right now.
1-2, Sammy. 2-2, tied
Turning
game.
shots. They're playing.
2-3, Sammy.
They're just taking shots and doing them back and forth. Oh no, there we go.
3-3, tied game.
Wow.
Charge. Are you ready? Oh wait, are you ready? In play.
At this point, they figured each other out. They're having some fun.
To the left.
Seeing.
What works?
In
what
play,
doesn't.
3-3.
Oh,
3-4,
Bad
Sammy.
luck there.
great defense by Sammy on that one. 4-3, Sammy.
4-4,
And
tied
it's
game.
tied up 4-4.
4-5, Sammy.
5-4.
This is a one-shot game right here. Oh, great catch by Sammy. Wow. Wow,
4
beautifully
point,
done.
Sammy.
6-4, Sammy.
4-7,
And
That's
Sammy.
the over.
Finishes off with a right wall over. It is
Sammy taking the lead.
taking the lead in this set. We got Sammy on this set. We have
Current
2
game count,
Sammy
2-1
to
Sammy.
1 game Chris.
In set 5.
This has been such a nail biter of a match
Oh, wait.
across the board. That was definitely a slugfest.
All right, I'll start y'all's mid.
Back and forth. Yeah, for sure.
All right, Chris is ready. Sam, are you ready too? All right. In play, 0-0.
Getting started on this game number
0-1, Chris.
4. Chris taking the lead 1-0.
0-2, Chris. Timeout. 10, 9, 8,
And an early lead for Chris 2-0.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds. In play. 1-2, Chris.
Right now, thank you for tuning in both for our Air Hockey 360 and Photon Air Hockey. Bringing you all sorts of awesome air hockey content.
To the left. Okay, let's go. In play.
Sammy making this 1-2. This is a very different setup for both players right now
Yeah,
in
they're
this
kind of
game.
slowing it down.
Ready? In play.
I don't know if this is like a rest game or what they're doing. They're trying to
Over.
figure something out.
Over,
or
over, over.
What?
You ready? In play. 1-2,
Really
Chris.
changing the pace, you know. Sometimes a bit of a change of pace can really change a match.
They, shouldn't
1-3,
change
Chris.
pace, though, if he's doing
3-1 Chris right now.
Doesn't seem like this change of pace is
Come on, baby.
Sammy.
1-4, Chris.
Gotta keep the pace he was going, you know?
Go with what works.
Yes.
2-4.
Oh,
Chris.
nasty cut. And a
2-5.
right,
Chris.
just right wall.
That was on the
It's good.
right side.
That was good.
Has to
Very
all the
deceptive.
way go over. Like,
Yeah.
right.
Okay, ready? In play.
We got TTV saying hi. Thank you for joining in.
2 game
And
point.
Chris making this 6-2.
Three.
Great
game
right wall.
point.
Can't say right today.
To the right. In play.
See if Sammy can crush that.
Four.
Great
Game
shot
point.
by Sammy. 4-6.
5,
Yeah, it's over.
4.
Chris ending the game 7-4.
Chris.
This is a tied set, 2-2 games apiece. They really are duking
No,
it
4-7. It's 2-2 game wise.
If you think about it, this is a very critical set, right? To go up 3-2 against somebody where you're on the last set, that you could potentially take the whole thing, the whole match.
You're right. And in these situations, you definitely want to really lock in. But just because you
So are
lose
you
one
ready?
set does not mean that.
Are you ready? In play, 0-0.
It doesn't mean you have to come back and make it 3-3. It just gives that person that advantage going in, because this is still a mental game too, you know.
Get that added pressure.
Yeah. Looks like Sammy missed his shot there.
Right now we have a 0-0 in game.
1-0.
Unfortunate error on Sammy.
Yeah.
Chris up 1-0.
I think that pitch change from before, even though he's trying to go back now, Sammy seems a little out of sync now, right? Like before he was on it.
2-0.
And Chris can work with anything, you know.
Well, that comes with years upon years of experience.
Exactly. I think this is where the experience might show
3-0 timeout.
a difference
Sammy.
here.
But that's a great timeout call by Sammy.
Fantastic.
I would say
7, 8.
it comes down to the experience.
10
It
seconds.
comes down to
Ready? In play.
Chris having. Right now, it looks like he's controlling the tempo.
Absolutely. 100%.
And
Sammy's trying to get it back, but Chris has got a hard grip on it right now. But again, games are 2-2. It's only 3-0. You know, Sammy can easily.
there's still much more air hockey to be played.
I'm just saying,
4-0.
Sammy can't let this continue. Is all I'm saying.
No, I get that.
What a block!
To the left.
Ready.
In play. 5-0.
Dang. Chris has got it figured out this game.
But
5-1.
Sammy's still clawing his way back. 5-1.
Oh, man.
5-2.
5-2 now.
Game point
Right,
2.
all over. Slight hesitation.
The deception on both players has just been phenomenal.
Yeah. These games are-
Great defense by Sammy right now.
Absolutely. You know, you kind of notice this.
7-2.
Chris
won that.
ending the game 7-2.
But you tend to notice
Okay.
this. You tighten up your defense when you're down quite a bit. If you could figure out how to do that the whole game, tighten up your
7-2.
defense, you know, and
Well, that's a hard thing to do too. I
Yeah.
mean, especially in a set of 7, having that tight of defense the whole game.
takes a lot out of you.
Tense. Damn, why?
No idea.
Interesting. Have you checked it out on your phone? Let me check my phone.
Switching sides, taking the time that they can. Oh, that's why. Looks like they are both about to be back on the table. This could be potentially the set game for Chris. Sammy needs to take this game to make it go into game number 7.
Oh, 2 minutes up. Hold on a second.
In the commentators booth, we are ready
All
for
right, Chris, you ready?
game
Sammy, ready?
6.
In play, 0-0.
Sammy starting with the puck. See what adjustments he makes for this
0-1.
game. And Chris with a great left ball to start it off.
Chris obviously wanting to end this set real quickly.
But Sammy's defense, definitely formidable.
Sammy doesn't want to give up this game either.
Nope.
To the
they
left.
both want to. They're both laying out it all
play.
out on the table right now. I want to see a game 7 though. Like,
Oh, absolutely. Who doesn't want to see a game 7? Well, obviously, Chris.
0-2.
You know what I mean.
Chris doesn't want to see a game 7. I know I do. I know the viewers do.
There it
1-2.
is.
Oh,
Nice
great.
strong cross.
1-3.
Followed by a good left ball.
That was a forehand left ball.
Dang. Chris is known to do those.
It looks like Chris has also changed his mallet
2-3.
compared to previously. I think at the start of the match, his mallet had gotten
2-4.
broken. That is a great right wall by Chris. 4-2.
To the left. 2-4. All right, in play, 2-4.
Oh, what
3-4.
a great cross.
Perfect cross.
3-5.
Forehand left wall.
5-3 Chris right now.
I don't know what that is. It was on a middle. You got both mid in the middle.
Possession goes
His?
to
All right.
Sammy.
3-5. Ready? In play. Four,
Great
5.
cut. Cross.
4 game point.
All over.
Right wall, I think.
Great, well over. Thank you. That's over.
And that is the
4-7.
end of that set. Chris closing it out 7-4.
Oh. That's set.
4 games away from taking the set. 8 games away from taking the set. Who knows?
Got our 7-minute.
This thing's fucking hard to take care of.
We have our 7-minute break. This has been such a fantastic and exciting match. Both players fighting it out tooth and nail.
You changed the pace early. Slowed it down. It threw you off sync even when you're trying to get back to that other pace. Yeah, it's all like rattle. Yeah.
We got shout out from Pete saying, "Come on, Sammy, put on that rally cap and dig deep." Thank you for tuning in, Pete.
I heard that. The message
Oh.
got through.
My bad. I didn't realize Sammy was right behind me.
Sammy's getting a little fuel so he can finish up this match.
Next set. 7 set?
7,
6.
6 set.
We're going to 7 set.
You heard it here. Sammy is gonna make it go to 7. That's what we want to hear.
First.
Damn, 2027. You should reset the stream. I can do that? I'll run and do it real quick. How's it chat? Is chat kind of crazy? No? Oh, yeah. Is that reset?
I'm gonna go get snaps.
Give us 1 second. Make sure you're subscribed because we're gonna go ahead and reset the stream. There seems to be some technical issues going on. Stay tuned so that you can catch the end of this match. We'll post a new link in just a moment.